We made it. Today, we graduate. And with graduations comes graduation speeches. Yes, graduation speeches. I know, like paper cuts and lemon juice. Just doesn't seem like they should hurt that much, but they do. I recognize that all too often graduation speeches make the audience feel bored or ignored. So with the help of some excellent, exhaustive informational resources, Google and YouTube, I've spent some considerable time researching to prepare myself for this fantastic day. Today, class of 2013, I will do my best not to bore you or ignore you. I'll like to thank some people, make some observations, reminisce a little bit, and finally, to remind you that no matter how cliche it sounds, we are the future, and the future is ours. I would like to thank the school board, the administrators, counselors, and all the excellent teachers of LDISD for their devotion and dedication to providing the best education for us. I would personally like to thank my mother and father, who taught me that natural talent will get you nowhere without hard work and determination. Without their willingness to spend time with me, their constant support, and the occasional nagging, there's no way I'd be standing before you today. To Mr. Cole, who taught us that learning is fun. To Mrs. Kinsella, who taught us to express ourselves through both writing and speaking. Honestly, I would be over there in the fetal position right now if I hadn't taken her speech class last semester. And finally, to Mrs. Powers, Coach Hall, and Mrs. Hargis, who made math and science interesting and achievable to us. Triskaidekaphobia is defined by Webster's Dictionary as the fear or aversion to the number 13. And as the class of 2013, we've lived through some challenging times. The loss of beloved schoolmates, friends, teachers, and family members. 9/11, the Boston Marathon bombing, the explosion in the West, Swine 09, just to name a few. There are those who may point to these tragedies and say that our class is unlucky, but I don't think this is necessarily so. Every generation of graduating students sees good times and hard times, and the class of 2013 is no different. We shouldn't be afraid of our number. Instead, like the other graduating classes before us, we should fear our lack of overall wisdom. Yes, our parents were right. We actually don't know everything yet. Think for a moment about the following phrase and how we've been asked it constantly for the past 18 years. What do you want to be when you grow up? When we were in elementary school, astronaut, cowboy, or princess might have been common answers we gave. In middle school, you may have heard us answer doctor, lawyer, or teacher. And now, after 4 years of high school, we hear much less cliche answers. I know I, for one, was left in awe about our class after looking at the senior college board by the counseling office, because we are such a diverse group of individuals. Without a doubt, we'll have our fair share of doctors, teachers, and lawyers. We may actually have a princess, an astronaut, or a cowboy. Maybe a Dallas Cowboy, a quarterback. A Dallas Cowboy quarterback would be good. And can you hurry, please? But all joking aside, we have future biochemists, nutritionists, video game developers, engineers, and personal trainers in the room today. But for all of these careers, we're going to need wisdom. So where will we get this wisdom from in the years as we leave? mentors can be the key to success as we make our way into the world. Okay, so let's take a quick trip down memory lane. We've learned so many lessons during our 4 years of high school, and we have many happy memories to lean on. We went from clueless fish 4 years ago, and now we're respectful young adults ready to make our way into the world. Whether it be learning how to study or doing a law project in Ms. Power's dreaded Bible class, watching Coach Hall lay on a bed of nails, surviving your first math class with Ms. Cromis, participating in band, sports, drama, yearbook, act, or art. These are the experiences that made our high school years great. These are the experiences that taught us not only to work together and prepared us to be great students, but they prepared us to be better people. Now, this is a part of my speech that I learned on Google, that I'm supposed to offer some final, amazing advice that's going to guide you for the rest of your lives. But I'm only 18, so what do I need to know?